Hey, so today I'm actually going to do another set of 2 episodes for Cheer Boys, mainly because I have been starting to work out more, and I was cycling slash pedaling as I was watching episode 5, and I ended up just pedaling through 5 and episode 6. So now you guys are just going to have to deal with a double feature review again, like I did last time with Cheer Boys. Who knows? Maybe I'll just keep doing this. We'll see. I mean, it's just so hard not to pedal my way through this when they're cheering me on. So at the start, we get a really creepy scene, which should have been creepy, where they're all watching a past video of Kazu's freaking mom's old, routine. And these 3 creepers are just getting off on it. Like, they're like, oh man, they're so hot. And like, there's no shame, even when they find out that that's, his mom. These are all adults now. These aren't, it's weird to me. It's just very weird. Anyways, the whole point of showing that video was because he wants them to do the first ever routine his mom did. Also, I almost want to start a counter while I'm watching this series on just bad animation stills, because I don't know what company, animated this, but Jesus God, there are just some bad animation frames like this one. Look at their faces. Just look at them. Just, empty thoughts. No feelings. Just being there. This face terrifies me. Also, I really question this guy's fashion sense. Every time I see him, it's such a shame, because he's such a handsome guy. But his sense of fashion might just be a little too squirrel-centric at times. I mean, look what he's wearing in just the very next scene. That's supposed to be like a day or 2 later, whatever. Look at that love and the scarf. Like, I can't hate it. I mean, I guess it's fabulous, but there is nothing heterosexual about that outfit. I'll tell you that much. A good chunk of episode 5 is really just them working on the routine that they have planned and becoming closer as a team. Haru also spends it really trying to work on his height, and there's this one scene in particular where he jumps high enough and the world seems to tilt, honestly. As someone who is also extremely afraid of heights, that scene creeped me out. I felt like I was jumping with him. So, they can have good animation. Oh, and then we have the added drama of Suzuki has an injured wrist from practicing on his own. And so he can't really do much for a while because it's going to take 4 weeks to heal. So he has to kind of sit out and work on his core and crap, not work on a routine. All the drama really just, accumulates from everybody's insecurities. And then they all blame themselves for them not being able to perform this routine before finally Haruhi is like, guys, I suck, but you guys suck a lot less than me. Let's all just be great. And then he conquers his fear of heights, and now he's a perfect flyer. Damn, if that's all it takes to get over your fears, then I guess I just need to start giving myself pep talks. Then maybe I can go on an escalator. For some odd reason, on the day of their first performance, they decided they were all going to give each other radical hair colors. I don't know if it was supposed to make them look impressive as a cheerboy team, but to me it looked like they were cosplaying as Power Rangers, so I don't know. Also, Watery without his glasses is terrifying. I get he's a cheerleader now, but he clearly cannot handle contacts, and they should have checked that before they made this decision. Also, wow, really hurtful. Everybody was surprised that the fat boy actually has a girlfriend. You know what? He may be big, but that just means he has a lot of love to give. And he clearly makes whatever girlfriend he has very happy, and I'm proud for him. You go, big boy. You go be with your girlfriend, your mysterious girlfriend. And of course, because it's a sports anime, despite all the nerves and all the drama and all the, obstacles, they end up wowing the crowd and performing a supposedly near perfect cheerleader routine, but I saw some bumps and mistakes. I did. Oh, and of course, sprinkled throughout the crowd, it seems like, is the rest of the huge team. They're just gonna force them all in at once, so I guess that's cool. We got a little piece of their personality before the next episode. And we finally got to meet Magboy, the cute little ballet girly boy, and these punks. These weird punks. The only other notable thing that happened in episode 5 was my O2P has been put in question and crashed out of the way, just pushed when the pretty boy fell and Kazu offered up his hand and helped him up. And the new boy blushed and clearly has a crush on him. I double checked. It is canon. He has a crush on him. Side note, explain how that guy's face could be so defined, but they're just a few spaces away. Just no definition in that guy's face with the ice cream cone. Thanks to this whole new cast appearing, though, episode 6 was just about them reforming as a team and relearning. You're basically just learning everybody as a character again. Like this character. I can't figure out if that's like blush. Is that a makeup choice? What is up with those red Pikachu circles? We finally got to meet the Afro guy who I was really excited to meet. He looked like a lovable guy, but apparently in reality he's a bit of a jerk and he's annoying. So, that was a huge, huge letdown. The breakdancing brothers are pretty cool though, and I can't wait to see how that ends up improving the cheer squad. I mean, I'm always up for breakdancing. I wish I could twirl on my head, but I think I just break my... The pretty boy, who we find out is named Saku, he is super flexible because he used to be at ballet and he always wanted to be part of a cheerleading squad. And then he met the man of his life, the love of his life, and he realized he had to join this freaking cheerleader team. Like, no lie, that's legit his moment. This right here, this still image is how he sees Kazu. And I just don't feel like we're seeing the same person. Oh, and they finally get an official cheerleading coach. So they're a little bit more official as a team. And this lady used to work with Sho when Sho was previously on a cheerleading team as well. So there's like the hidden history. She wants Sho to end up doing bass again and start doing, tricks and stunts, but Sho apparently, we find out, accidentally messed up when he used to be a cheerleader and caused the former coach's little sister to basically become, paralyzed. I can't tell if it was temporary or not. They didn't really say, but it scarred him. Oh, and this guy here, he's following them the whole time. He's not an official member yet, but he's just observing them and writing notes. And it's just very creepy. And I don't know how to feel about him, but he's like an exact carbon copy of his dad, which is one of the teachers. Anyway, so their brand new coach tells them that after reviewing the very first performance, that they suck. They are terrible. Which, they did bad, but it wasn't terrible. I don't know. I feel like she was being a little too hard on them. But I guess if you want to go nationals, you got to be great. And this one guy that joined hadn't even seen their performance, but just assumed they were great. And is very mad and just miffed because he's like, I joined this team because I thought it was going to be great and you're all talented, but apparently you all suck. And I'm just like, well, maybe don't prejudge somebody before you even see them perform. She then tells them, with hard work and with me helping you out and determination, you guys could be good, just as great as the other teams out there. And Saku, the new character, the one I like a lot, is like, I believe in us, we're going to do great. And it's just another pep talk. In 2 episodes, I feel like I've seen like 4 or 5 pep talks. I know there probably wasn't that many, but it's just too many pep talks. How often do these guys have to hype themselves up? I know they're cheerleaders, but they shouldn't have to cheer themselves. I'm just saying they need some, a self-confidence boost. thanks to the bigger crowd, there's a lot of managing that needs to be done, and Haruki ends up basically becoming the mother hen of the group, which, I mean, he already kind of was, but he's just really claiming it now, even threatening to throw the redheaded guy out for teasing my poor boy. All in all, I would definitely say that Cheer Boys started out really good, but it's quickly becoming overcrowded with the amount of characters that I'm honestly at times having to double check who is who. It's insane. I know they all look kind of different, but it's just so many freaking names. I already forgot who this guy with the beach shirt is. Who is he? I mean, I'm ashamed to admit it, but I was already occasionally mistaking Sho for Haruki and vice versa because of their similar hairs. And sometimes with how badly it's animated, you can't tell them apart except for the hair colors slightly different. Speaking of Haruki, he finally faces the judo team that he used to be part of. He still can't face his sister, but he's facing the judo team. And, that's a step. He's getting a little braver. He's conquered his fear of heights. He's conquered somewhat of the fear of the judo team. Who knows? Maybe eventually he can conquer talking to his sister. I guess we'll see. And then maybe Sho can get over the fear of accidentally causing people to become paralyzed again. Will it happen? Who are we kidding? It will. It's a Cheer Boys anime. This isn't free, everything will be resolved because it's Cheer Boys. And that was episodes 5 and 6. What do you guys think? Did you guys like it? Not? Are you guys overwhelmed as I am by the huge, humongous cast? And what do you think about me doing double episodes? For now, it honestly seems like it makes sense to do double episodes because there's not a lot going on. And that way I can stretch out the video and don't have to do several 5 or 6 minute episodes, but I could play it by ear, and if an episode seems like there's a lot going on, I could just stop there and just work on that one, and then wait and do the next one. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. There is one last thing I want your guys' opinion on. So I don't know if you guys remembered, but I said ages ago that I had pre-ordered Twittering Birds Never Fly. And I was going to review it when I got it, and blah, blah, blah. But it wasn't due until February, and I've got it almost a whole month early. Now, I'm kind of curious, do you guys want me to watch it and review it now? Or do you guys want me to wait until it's February? Because then you'll be able to watch it. I don't know, I'm just torn. I could do a spoiler-free review and then later do a full review. If you guys want, just let me know what you guys' opinion is, and I'll go and decide based on what I hear.